What are you going to do?
Do a buyer.
Buyer? Vlad, you want to roll with him?
Okay.
So he's call capture.
Call capture.
Right.
Okay.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Wait, what's your name? I'm sorry.
Vladimir.
Vladimir? Awesome. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, this is Vladimir.
This is him.
Hey, Vladimir, this is Philippe with ViewHomesUtah.com. How are you?
I'm doing great, and you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm just giving you a quick call because I noticed you were looking in the Draper area. Just want to know what I can do to help you out.
Nah, we're just looking, but thanks for calling.
Oh, no problem. Most people that are looking are 6 months to a year out in the first place. I don't expect you to pull the trigger on anything today. Could you share with me what exactly you need in the property?
No, listen. I was just looking. I was just curious, you know.
Okay. What's got you looking in the first place?
Well, my wife and I start to thinking about moving, but it's not like for now.
Okay, so how far out do you see yourself wanting to get into a new property?
Probably, I don't know, in a few months. I know I need to do some things before I'm ready to buy. So we're just we're just browsing.
Okay. You did mention that you have to do some things before you get going. I'm assuming you've talked to different lenders to see what your best rate is going to be, right?
No, I'm not at that point yet.
Okay. Well, I would actually strongly recommend it because you wouldn't want to go into a property without even knowing if you can afford it, without knowing if that's something you can do. Getting pre-qualified right now avoids so many mishaps further down the road. So when would be a good time for them to get the ball rolling for you?
No, I understand that. It's just like I said, before I talk to a lender, I think there's some things I need to do and to prepare myself. But again, thanks for calling.
Okay, let's pause for a second. Remember, we got to go into value statements to be able to get somebody to move forward for something valuable.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like the discovery to show them, look at this is what I got. Remember, it's emotion we're looking for. So I was kind of halfway to pay attention, so I apologize for that. But when I tuned in, I could see there wasn't anything really happening there. Did you hear?
Yeah, just didn't feel like you were listening to him though. Like
I
you
think
didn't even
that's-
ask him what needs to happen.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I'm assuming you talked to a lender. I don't know why you jumped to that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
Because I was trying to obviously get out of the phone.
yeah, you were.
Like
Most
like
are.
most of people.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They do first thought is, okay, I don't want to hang up on this guy, but how can I
Exactly.
stop?
You know, think about it this way.
That's what they're thinking.
Well, look, when we walk into Nordstrom's or in anything, and somebody says, and you've heard this a million times already, but what do we say? I'm just looking. That's that emotional response we're programmed to do, right? And then when you need something, you're like, where is everybody, right? So how do we tap into that? Where is everybody? We have to really start thinking about it, and it's really, and you know, so have you absolutely made the decision you want to buy a house and start building your financial wealth? I mean, it may be something like that. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are using.
No, if
or
I
what
were to
you're-
ask that, I can definitely see how. I can even ask what has to happen for you.
Yeah. See, yeah, because remember, it's about him. Remember,
Yeah.
seriously, our lives really isn't about us. It's about everybody around us.
You know, if a person in the store said, you know what, as soon as you're looking for a certain thing, you can't find it, you're going to be wondering, where is everybody?
Yeah.
That would be an icebreaker. How could we do something in real estate to that?
Where can I point you in the right direction? Here's what you have to ask, okay, is just like I just asked. Are you absolutely made the decision you're going to buy real estate and start building your financial wealth? I mean, I don't know. You guys got something else?
Not on that, but I loved when he said, I wouldn't expect you to pull the trigger right now.
I love that. That is perfect, and I think that is something that diffuses it. And I like what Angel says in his, and you know, he'll say, you know, I work at clients at their pace. You know, let's get going, and figure out where we need to go. But go into value. You got to have value statements. What kind of value statements are you guys using? Is there any?
I mean, there's several. I just don't know what you would have said in this situation where they're not wanting to talk to you. My approach would have been to ask him like what needs to happen.
Yeah.
And then once he said something, then I could give value on that. So if it's the lender, if it's he's not sure about the rate, I mean whatever it was, I would give value on that.
Yeah, because he's kind of showing you the map, right?
Yeah.
So let's do this. Let's roll from the top again. Remember, energy again is extremely important. Okay. Remember, fill the room with your voice.
Ring, ring.
Hello,
Hello, is this Vladimir?
this is him.
Hey, Vladimir, how are you? My name is Philippe with viewhomesutah.com.
Okay,
Yes. Hey, my name is, I'm sorry. My name is Philippe with viewhomesutah.com. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. Thank
Good.
you.
I'm just giving you a call because I noticed you were looking in the Draper area. I just want to know what I can do to help you out.
Well, we're just, I'm just browsing, not ready to buy anything right now, quite frankly.
Okay, that's all right. Most people are 3 to 6 months out in the first place. What are you looking for?
We're just, my wife and I are thinking about moving, but not at this point. I know there's some things I need to do before seriously thinking about moving.
Okay, what do you need to do?
Hold on. The way you ask that, can't do it like that. What do you need to do? That's so interrogating that you have to be, oh, that's
What
exciting.
has to happen?
Yeah, well, no, it's not even that. It's saying, well, hey, let's develop a game plan together to make that happen. See, again, it's going to value. A game plan is value. Let's help you discover. You know, the good news is, Vladimir, I'm an expert at doing this. Let's put a game plan together to get you where you want to be in the time you want to be. Won't that be great?
Or if you just gave him the if-then statement, I think that would break it. If you just said, look, I understand that you're not in the market right now, but if you were, what would you be looking for?
There you go.
I think that would have been enough to get him.
Yeah, that's Angel does that a lot. You know, if you were looking right now, what would it be? Where would it be? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely have to ask that. I don't want to take up too much time.
You're good. No, hey, this is not just for you. This is everybody in the room.
We're running on.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You're up, or Brennan, you were in first time. Jump up, bud. What are you doing?
Same thing I do every day.
Okay.
Can you do it with somebody else besides me?
All right.
Yeah.
We always practice.
Yeah. Let's do Angel, just so we get something different.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Angel, I don't want you to be ridiculously hard.
Okay. Okay.
Be normal.
All right. Then cool.
You have this tendency to jump into absolutely I'm not doing this even if the world comes to an end.
I apologize.
Don't apologize because I need that sometimes.
All right. Then perfect.
So, okay.
Yep. All right.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, is this Angel?
It is.
Hey, Angel. My name is Brennan with Century 21 and viewhomesutah.com. How's it going?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So the reason I'm calling, it looks like you hit my website and we're looking at some homes in Sandy. I wanted to see what I could do to help you out and find out what you're looking for in a home.
Are you sure it was me? Because I was looking at plenty
Okay.
around Clearfield, but I mean, you're right about that. I did sign up.
My bad. Sorry about that.
No,
So
you're
Clearfield?
perfect. Yeah, Clearfield and Clan, just trying to stay within that Davis County, really. But realistically, I mean, I'm not looking to move. It was just curiosity.
Curiosity. Okay, so you said you're not looking to move. What made you, besides curiosity, want to look on the website?
Oh, you know, just living in an apartment right now, just
Stop. Hold on.
planning.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's,
you can,
let's
I
pause.
know. As soon as
Well,
I send it.
and as soon as you do something, I want you to pause them.
Yeah.
Let's correct it and move forward. Okay.
Okay.
So
We worked on this yesterday.
I know.
Hey, what was it? I'm confused because I wasn't again paying attention. I was listening to
It's
what.
hard for me to think of things like keep the conversation going. I guess I'm not good enough at all the memories.
You are good enough, and I want you to keep telling yourself that. Okay, but what did he miss?
The question, what got you looking in the first place, is so easily turned into, oh, I'm just looking and I don't want to talk to anyone.
Yeah, good
The
point.
better thing to do is say, oh, is it only Clinton and Clearfield that you're looking at? Because then that gets them into the new
Good.
wants.
Very good. Absolutely. Okay, so go back to that part. Okay.
Okay, so
Here's what I'll tell you. You're doing great. Don't think you're doing bad. Remember, guys, you got to start realizing this isn't to beat the hell out of you, make you feel bad. You guys are the elites.
Yeah.
You're in here doing this. We're gonna be picky, and we're gonna pull you apart. That doesn't mean you're doing bad, because we put you up against people that aren't doing this. You're gonna slaughter them, because there's no comparison.
We're killing them.
You're like the 300 in, you know which one? The Spartans.
The United.
In 300.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, rock and roll.
So, where?
Go.
So you're looking in Clearfield. Say what you said. We're not.
You can just ask the question and go for it.
All right. I wanted to see what I could do to help you out, and
I think that was a little too far ahead, weren't you? Just ask me, yeah, just, I mean,
hey, is
yeah,
this
I'm just
Angel?
looking
Do you want me
at
to start
content,
over?
really.
Yes, sir. So look up.
Hey,
Go.
is this Angel?
It is.
Hey, Angel. My name is Brennan with Century 21 of viewhomesutah.com. How's it going?
Not bad, man. What's up with you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I just wanted to know, I saw you were on my website looking at some homes in Clearfield. I wanted to see what I could do to help you out, find out a little bit more about what you're looking for.
Not specifically in Clearfield, more just like, let's say, Roy and Ogden.
Okay, all right, that's my bad. I must have read it wrong. What?
Probably, yeah.
Why Roy and Ogden?
Just trying to switch, trying to move up north just a little bit, I guess.
Okay, where are you living right now?
In Clinton.
Clinton, do you like that?
Okay, let me add something. The way to ask that question, as far as what's taking you to Clinton?
Versus the word why.
Yeah, why? Yeah, what's taking you to Clinton? Look, we've got to have conversations like we're talking to a friend.
I'm your friend, man.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
talk to my
What's
friends.
cool? What's taking you to Clinton?
I think George says why as sparingly as possible.
Why?
Yeah.
That's because it's a little bit
Why is
confronting.
What are your
it's
most interested?
confrontational? Why in the hell are you doing that? Your mother, when you're at home, you drop some. Why'd you do that?
It's not even the white
Of
people,
course,
it's
call me.
not doing that.
So it's kind of a slap. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
These are the little tweaks that make a huge difference when you're communicating with people, because they don't even know what you're doing. They don't know why they're feeling the way they're feeling. They're just feeling it.
I don't even know how I'm feeling right now.
So yeah, so ask. So cool, Clinton. What's taking you to Clinton? I live there.
All right, cool. What's taking you to Clinton?
I mean, I just live around little shopping stores, a little shopping strip. Really, that's really it. I mean, plenty of schools around here, nice neighborhood, quiet, calm, relaxed.
So just to clarify, you said you're moving you want to live to the shopping centers?
I'm actually around there right now,
Oh.
currently, just trying to stay within the area. But like I said, no plans for the future or anything, just curious. Bored on a
okay.
Sunday night, I guess, is what it was.
Okay, cool. Well, let's say you were looking right now. What kind of home would you be looking at?
I mean, like I said, no movies or anything, but I guess if I was, just a bigger backyard with a shed in the back, really.
A bigger backyard with a shed, and that's all you're really looking for?
Oh, maybe an extra bathroom here and there.
Okay.
Never hurts to have an extra bathroom.
So a bigger bathroom and more yard and more shed. What else about your current home would you like different in your new home?
I mean, I guess just newer. It's getting older, you know. Things seem to be breaking down what seems like every month, but just newer.
Tell me about it. Gosh, I hate when things break down every month. There must be a lot of money going out of your pocket.
Yeah, something like that. But or I just don't pay for it.
Or you just don't pay for it.
Yeah, but like I said, just newer in total. I guess my house was like built in the '70s. Just trying to look for something within this generation.
Okay.
I guess.
So it sounds to me like you're not fixing stuff up. You must be living with a lot of problems then.
Yeah, a few broken windows. It gets cold during winter.
That sounds awful at night. My family likes to keep the air conditioning low when I sleep, and I hated it. I
At least
hated
you
it so
have
much.
air conditioning, right?
You know what? You got me there. I got nothing for that.
I'm kidding, man. Just something newer, really. But like I said, not really planning for anything. Just waiting out, seeing what the market's like right now. Don't really know too much of it.
I understand that for sure. Well, let's say I find a house that has the backyard, has the bigger shed, and has fixed windows. Everything's working properly. Would you just want to peek your head inside of it?
I mean, do I gotta sign anything?
Whoa, I don't know.
Well, you know what? We can talk about that when we get together. That's not a problem.
Okay.
I was hoping you
Just
would
kind of
yeah.
You must have seen some agents.
Okay, because look, here's we freak out on this, you guys, and you don't act, you're going to if you do this enough.
I've had that once or twice.
I'll answer only if you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
If you don't, we don't sign anything.
And you know what? Here's what I typically do. Well, you know what? The state and the federal government says that we have to sign something when we start working together, but let's just talk and see if it even works. Look, everybody thinks they have a choice to sign that. There is no choice. That is a federal law. So we can't be freaking out about it. Okay? Matter of fact, it's a prelude to the real estate purchase contract. It says you've already done that. So if you don't, you're violating it. But the reason clientele are freaking out about it, because they feel like they're being trapped. You can't do that.
What I'm seeing here is two people like this, and there's a chessboard here,
Yeah,
and they're focused on the chess game.
yeah,
And I'm talking to myself here. Look up, look at each other, and I love what my take for today is. The good news is I'm an expert in all this. Let's put together a game plan.
yes,
Person to person.
Yes.
The chess game.
yes.
I don't know.
Once you get in person and you can use all your communication skills, body language, and they see you're actually a nice person, most people don't have a problem. I seriously have never had a difficulty in getting through this. Doesn't mean it hasn't been hard at times, but I have had no difficulty because it's a federal law.
It's a law. I've heard it.
Yeah.
I've heard it wasn't a law. It's just in the rep sheet.
Wrong.
So it is a law.
Of course, you gotta sign agency.
Okay.
Who told you
I don't know.
that it's not a law? Is agency a law?
That was me. I didn't tell you that.
Is agency a law?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay, so
Now we know. Yes, sir.
So,
Okay.
hey, this is a law if you want to work with an agent.
no, you
That's
can't
a
do
little
it like
too
that.
aggressive.
No, no, that's how you do it.
A little too aggressive.
That's like open your mouth,
Yeah,
That was just,
like I'm not hungry.
Brennan. It's like this. So, tell me, you don't want to sign nothing.
do I have to? I don't really want to sign anything.
Oh, of course you don't. Most people don't, Brennan. I'm okay with that, but the federal government may not be. Unfortunately, the federal government says we have to do it, and it's okay. Because look, I only want you to work with me because you see value. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
So if we can get this signed and make this all happen, you're okay with that, right?
Yeah.
Of course, right? Sign right here.
That's good.
So look, we just make it more than it really needs to be. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You can't. It's develop what you're going to say, practice this over and over. I might just go, hey man, okay. Nobody wants to sign it. But you do want to sign a contract, right? You want to buy a house, right? You see what I'm doing? Got to sign an offer to buy a house, right?
That is true.
In order for me to actually go to work for you and help you do this, we have to sign this. It's a prelude to the contract.
And interesting, I had an experience once. I was showing a house to a friend. It was a friend of mine.
Yeah.
And then I said, I need to ask the question. See, and we are inside the house, showing the house to this friend of mine, and say, man, I need to ask you this. Because I'm sorry if I didn't ask you this before, but it is required. I need to have a contract with you, and you know, we're already helping you out, but to put an offer and blah blah blah. It said, yeah, about that.
So
You know, I really appreciate you showing the house, but there's another agent helping us as well.
isn't that why you asked? Like, hey, aren't you working with another
No.
agent?
Yeah, I know.
Normally, I
Like I
don't.
said, he was a friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't think about asking that. And you feel when it is somebody you know, you feel a little awkward trying to pushing that, and it's wrong because when I was showing him, I need to ask the question, and I did. And after leaving that house, I was hey, good luck with your agent. I hope she does a good job. And for my surprise, later on, he bought a house with her, and he wasn't satisfied with her service
course.
at all.
I had a buddy,
But-
close buddy, who didn't want to sign either, and I said, you don't have a choice, just sign the dang thing. And he looks at me and says, what? And I says, let me read to you the contract. But see, with people close to me, I can talk very plain, and I am very much in driver mode.
We already know you.
I said, do you want my services? He said, well, yeah. Well, then sign the contract. You know you have to. You think I'm going to have you sign something that's going to hurt you? It's the people that don't know me I'm concerned about. So I have to really soften it. Guys, I totally understand the way you feel. Look, everybody feels that way. It's fear. Control our fears and we'll control our lives. It's pretty fascinating. I even wrote that today.
So I'm showing a house later today. This is the first time I'm going to meet him. I told him yesterday over the phone, hey, when we meet, I want to have you sign the contract. We're going to meet up at the house, right? When should I bring that up? As soon as I get out of the car?
No, take them to the house. Build some rapport. You got to build rapport first.
Yeah, okay.
Have it in your hand. Say, be looking at this because we'll do this one.
Whenever I've worked with a buyer, I've had them meet me at the brokerage first.
Typically.
He lives in Ogden right now.
Oh,
Right, he's
well,
living in
you-
Ogden.
We got 3 offices, so there's one clear to my car.
Yeah, here's the thing. You're going to want to get it signed because you don't want to waste your time. Right? Look, be natural, be fun with it, be kind with it. Yeah, say here it is. I mean, we have some agents, and I don't disagree or agree. Will not sign it before they walk, or will not show it until they walk in the house. So my point being is don't freak out on it. Don't make it a problem when it may not be a problem.
I mean, like,
Explain it. Look, the Rep C indicates this is a prelude to signing an agreement to make an offer.
yeah, no, I mean,
We have to define it.
he already knows he's gonna sign. You know, he was like,
And if he's okay with it, say, hey, here's this document I was talking about. And you sign down at the bottom and we'll get going.
yeah, he actually brought it up. He's like, great, when are we gonna sign the contract? I was like, okay, great, perfect.
Perfect.
So where do we sign?
Don't make an issue.
No, I mean,
Right
yeah,
at the bottom.
I know, but like, where should we like that? Should we go to an office? Is that
Right. Put it on the hood of the car.
Okay.
I just go through the whole house and then just do it at the kitchen table. Or
Sure.
at the counter.
Is there like the limit we should be in the house for? Like, I don't want to be in there for like. I mean, I'm not saying
No more than 10 seconds. In and out.
Perfect.
Just kidding. Come on. You gotta look at it.
No, because I got a message on the little key thing. Hey, are you done showing the house? And it's either a yes or a no. And,
No, it could be a long game.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
So,
don't
okay.
sit and have dinner and bowl of Cheerios.
Yeah. No,
I mean,
it's vacant anyway, so there's nothing there. But okay, just good. That's good to know.
talk your hat up. You wanna get up and roll?
We have time for Vlad.
Was Vlad before you or you?
Of course.
Okay, Vlad, you're up.
Okay. Okay, anybody else? It's sign call. Ring, ring.
It's a
Anybody?
sign call?
Sign